So you're the captain of the pirates.
Get the hell out of here, you!
Excellent. Now let's get back to Portsmouth.
You got it. They've got to let us ship sail to Astral now. We can go back to Portsmouth if you want, but I'm wondering about what's up ahead. You think there's anything back there?
This is horrible.
I hear something.
Huh?
Listen.
Sounds like a flute, but why would there be a flute here?
It's coming from up ahead. Let's go.
Are you all right?
You're gonna tie me up again, aren't you?
Huh?
You're gonna wrap that rope all over me again, aren't you?
She's scared out of her wits.
Listen, we aren't here to hurt you. My name's Celia. What's yours? Let's take her with us. We can't just leave her in here. Let me go! I'm gonna be a cute little bird flying through the air. I don't need you.
You actually got rid of them?
That we did.
Oh, thank you so much! You have no idea how much this helps us. I've got to repay you.
Well, would you mind taking us to the Kingdom of Astral then?
Oh, no problem. You can all board free of charge. Just let me know when you're ready.
So, this is what Astral looks like.
Where do you think Millie and the captain could be?
Who knows? We'll just have to search through every town until we find them.
It would be nice if we had something to go on.
Well, don't look at me. Let's try paying a visit to the castle after we've looked around the town.
You people travelers?
You could say that.
Where'd you come from? I don't see any tail on you.
Oh, I come from Kratz, and, I lost my tail in a childhood accident.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to bring it up.
No problem.
I am Fia Mel, knight in service of Astral Kingdom.
My name's Celia, and he's Roddick. Good to meet you.
You must pardon me for being rude. Allow me to guide you to Astral City. The roads here are fraught with danger.
What do you think, Roddick?
Sounds great to me. Thank you very much.
Well, here's Tatroy. You can use the waterway to reach Astral City.
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate it. I would have been nervous if it were just Roddick and me.
You shouldn't be. Roddick's skill with a sword is plain as day.
Don't compliment him too much. It'll go right to his head.
Elia!
Well, I have my duties as a knight that I must attend to. So if you'll excuse me.
Bunch of puppets. The whole lot of them.
Pardon?
Look at them. All dancing to a useless heap of drilled-in techniques. There's no hope of any of them ever reaching the next level. I've wasted my time coming here.
Wait, are you?
Ah, yes, we've met before. Are you traveling to Astral as well?
Yes. Is that where you're headed?
I can't help but notice you're traveling as a couple. Mind if I hear your story? I've been traveling the world for many a year now. I'm sure there's something I might be able to help you out with.
Well,
Searching for your friends, are you? That's a bit of a tall order, I imagine. This is hardly a small place you're in. Well, how about I join you in the search, then? I might be a bit on in years, but even without the use of my left arm, Ashley Burnbelt's not going to drag you down. How does that sound, travelers?
Ashley Burnbelt? I can't believe it! You're the hero of the demonic wars!
Well, it's an honor to see that youngsters like you still remember my name, yes. But that's an old tale. No need to be polite.
Right. Sure. Well, thank you very much, Ashley. My name is Roddick Ference. You can call me Roddick.
and I'm Elia Silvestri. Please, sir, just call me Elia.
To tell the truth, I happened to witness your fighting skills at the arena earlier.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yes. And if you'll forgive me for being trite, you've got talent. A little rough still, yes, but I'd say the spark is definitely there.
Really?
Oh, don't start with that. He's just being polite.
Perhaps it'd be better for him if he took it that way, yes. You need to keep your eyes on the prize, as they say.
I suppose so. This is the first time anyone's ever complimented my swordsmanship.
Who taught you? The fundamentals remind me of the Adarl school, but something about it, it's very different.
My father taught me the fundamentals.
My goodness, well, he taught you the basic skills well, and you've altered them as needed for the battlefield. That takes skill.
Oh, Roddick, the boat's leaving.
Let's get on!
Talented blood and a talented master. I thank my stars I came to this place today. My luck must truly be boundless.
Lady Fia, it's unsafe to be by yourself.
Oh! What are you doing? Oh!
Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't happen to be Ashley, would you?
One and the same, yes.
It's me. Don't you remember me, sir? Fia Mel?
Ah, yes, now I remember. You're Lias's daughter.
Yes. It's been such a long time.
Indeed, too long. 10 years, as I recall. Is Laius doing well?
Of course. We'd all be in trouble if we were without his leadership as captain of the Night Corps. Ah, so we meet again. Are you traveling with this group?
Hmm? You know them? I happened to come across them in the midst of my travels. I'm here to pay the man a visit. Why don't you come by yourself later?
I'd be happy to guide you to Lord Laius's mansion. He's moved since last you've seen him.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you.
Here it is. Lord Laius, you have visitors.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I thought I told you not to call me that in the house.
Father, here are your guests.
Ashley? Oh, Ashley! How long has it been?
Too long. Glad to see you are well. Where's the kid? Is he in the castle?
I'll tell you about that later. By the way, who did you come with?
These are my traveling companions.
I see. Well, any friends of Ashley's are honored guests of mine. Thank you for coming. Feel free to make the most of my humble abode during your stay in Astral.
Humble abode, huh?
There's a huge market on Earth for antiques like these. You'd have to be an Admiral-class officer to afford a place like this. Well, might as well enjoy it while we can.
Yeah.
So, now what? We've got to keep searching for Millie and the captain.
I'm with you there. Let's take a look around. I'd like to do some weapon shopping, too.
Right. We'll meet back here when we're done.
You look haggard.
Oh? I guess so. Ever since my son left the house, perhaps.
What happened between you two?
The assistant captain post in the 1st Night Corps opened up just as my son joined the force. I couldn't find anyone with the right field experience for the position, so I recommended Cius, a move that generated some very painful criticism. They wound up putting him through the ringer, and I feel it was all my doing. I should make it clear that Cius being nominated had absolutely nothing to do with him being my son.
I understand that, and I know perfectly well how talented he is, too. He probably didn't realize how good he was back then.
That may be true, but perhaps I was rushing things a little too quickly.
And I'm sure it must have made him an extremely distrustful young man. Distrustful of the Corps, of his father, even of himself.
And Fia took the bulk of the pain, too. Don't mention Cius around her, all right? She had a fondness for Cius, so you could say this whole Knight Captain situation completely flipped that on its head.
Ah, girls. Difficult to deal with at that age. If that's how bad things became, I doubt there's much you could do. Besides, time smooths everything over.
That's a nice thought, but who knows?
Laius? Fia! What have you done? Wait!
Was that Fia?
I can't believe this. It must be some mistake.
We've got to chase after her.
Right.
You just don't let up, do you?
Fia, do you have any idea what you've just done?
You mean how I killed that old fossil?
Everything would have gone perfectly fine if you hadn't come along.
A demon world assassin.
Damn you all! Prepare to die where you stand.
Well, it's settled. Let's return to town. I fear for Laius's life. I'll go see how Laius is doing. Take that monster's head to the castle and explain to them what happened.
I thank all of you for dealing with this grave situation before it grew any worse.
Yes, my liege.
There's no need for such stiffness, Ashley. I would like to think we're on better terms than that by now. I am told that Laius is safe and his injuries are non-life-threatening. If you'll forgive my imprudence, I am happy that this affair brought us back together for the first time in a dozen years.
But what goal did that monster assassin have? Why did she disguise herself as me to attack Lord Laius?
I do have my ideas, but I am afraid I must keep them to myself for now.
I understand, Your Majesty.
More importantly, we must find some way to reward all of your efforts.
Oh, yes, my lord. I would like to thank all of you for your quick and effective support. Without you, my honor as a knight would have been irreversibly destroyed. Thank you.
Oh, not at all.
Well, shall we get going?
Most definitely.
Are you sure you must go, Master Ashley?
Yes. Please give my best to Laius once he regains consciousness.
Certainly.
And one more thing.
Yes?
You have to stop thinking about Cius all the time. You know as well as I do that he'll come back sooner or later.
No, I'm not thinking about him. He betrayed us. All of us.
That may be the way you see it, but I'm sure he has his reasons.
Hey, you don't mean our Cius, do you?
You've met him?
Assuming we're talking about the same person?
Well, at least he's alive then. If you ever run into him again, there's something I want you to say. Tell him I said he's a huge jerk.
Sure. He'd kill me for sure if I said that.
So what's your plan now?
We're searching for our lost companions.
Do you have any clue where they are?
Not a one.
Well, why don't you try the Purgatorium then?
Purgatorium?
It's an old race ruin. It's said that an artifact called the Eye of Truth is hidden there.
The Eye of Truth, huh? I've heard of it. A crystal ball that projects any sight or person the bearer wishes to see.
That's what I hear.
I'm leery of relying on an old tale like that. What do you think, Roddick?
If we had that Eye of Truth, maybe we could use it to find out where Millie and the Captain are. I say we give it a shot.
It won't be easy to find. Legend has it that the Eye of Truth is behind a hidden entrance separate from the main one.
Well, it's still better than nothing. Let's go.
So where is the Purgatorium?
North of here as the crow flies. If you leave Tatroy and follow the mountains to your right, you'll find a cave. It's on the other side of that. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about where the hidden door might be located. I'm sorry. But actually, I heard a rumor once that it's somewhere beyond the Purgatorium. Once you find the main gate, perhaps you could try searching the mountains to the rear.
Thank you very much. We'll check it out right away.
Well, thanks for all you've done for us, Fia. Tell Lias we said hello, too.
Sure. Safe travels.
Huh? What is this virtual nonsense you speak of?
I told you it's a virtual role-playing game. It may be a little too complex for old people like you, to be honest.
Old people? I'll have you know I am a respected veteran of the demonic wars, and you treat me like some doddering old fool! I tell you, young'uns these days, no respect!
Well, saying things like youngins these days makes you sound pretty darn old, sir.
Oh! You know, I've never heard of anything like a hidden door in this temple.
We've got to trust in her, Ashley.
Please forgive me for surprising you. Could you please put your sword away? I do not intend to fight you.
My goodness! A young featherfolk!
My name is Yoshua. You must be Ashley, hero of the demonic wars. It is an honor to meet you.
Oh, stop it. I'm not that amazing.
All right. In that case, Ashley, could I request your assistance? I believe I have found a hidden door up above this wall.
Can we trust you on that?
Yes. There's a large boulder blocking the door, and regrettably, I lack the strength to move it.
Well, let me see it! This might be a bit tricky for a one-armed old man like me.
Can you move it?
Well, just watch.
Wow! You did it! Thank you so much! Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go on ahead.
He's gone.
He sure is.
That young man looks like a symbology user to me, but I'm not sure he's safe by himself. Now then, the old tales say the Eye of Truth is stored in the deepest, most remote part of the entire temple.
So we just have to explore as deep inside as we can then, right?
You got it. I can't help but be concerned for that featherfolk we ran into, though. He seemed to be in a bit of a rush, but I hope he's not completely unaware of the danger he's exposing himself to.
Well, I don't want to see him die helplessly in here. Let's go find him.
I second that.
Is that Yoshua?
We gotta help him!
That was a close call.
Thank you all so much.
I don't know if I would call you courageous or not, but I do know that wise is certainly not the word I'm looking for. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself now? It's going to get a lot rougher from here on in.
Well, I'm looking for my sister. We have been separated since childhood. I somehow managed to survive being thrown off a cliff, but my parents were killed, and they took away my sister. I don't even know if she's dead or alive. I can never forget it. I can't get it out of my mind. That overwhelming sense of doom, that shield with the crimson seal. There couldn't be more than one of those in the world.
A shield with a crimson seal?
You know him?
No. I shouldn't say more until I'm sure of it.
Oh, I see.
You must be searching for the Eye of Truth, so you can find your sister and her kidnappers. Would you mind traveling with us?
Oh, of course not. In fact, I'd love to.
I think this is as far as the temple goes.
Certainly seems like the appropriate place.
What's with this wave of energy I feel here? Judging by the technology in this room, it practically looks like it's from our own world. Maybe a bit different, but there still shouldn't be anything like this on Rogue.
She's right. The entire room's filled with some sort of force.
Are you all right?
Oh, what happened?
Leave this chamber at once. There is nothing here for the cruel and selfish.
You don't have to be so hard on them, do you? Would you be able to return from whence you came, to your homes in Roke, and to those in another world?
How do you know that?
Well, come on, look at you two. Your temporal axes have been sealed off from the rest of the world. I mean, you're sticking out like a sore thumb.
Stop talking like that. Why must you keep borrowing bad habits from people?
Are you the runes? The original inhabitants of this land?
You know them?
I know of them. This is the first time I've ever met one in person, though.
Huh? Color me impressed. If anyone's aware of us at all, it's usually just as the source of all magic.
I have come in search of my sister. We've been separated from each other. If you see that as selfish, I'm afraid there's nothing more I can say. But I promise you, I hide nothing in my heart. I come to you with my soul laid bare.
She's not here.
I hear of an eye of truth that allows the bearer to see anything he desires. Are you saying you do not have it?
The Eye of Truth? Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
The legend's still being passed down.
Sounds like the story's drifted a little, though.
We have nothing like that in this chamber. But you are on a search of your own, are you not? O visitors from another world?
Yes.
For someone the same as you?
Yes. A man and a woman.
That we should be able to handle. If they are someplace where magic exists, we can feel the dimensional conflicts their temporal axes give off.
You can?
Just do not disturb this place any longer. That is our sole request. A land blanketed in fallen leaves. I feel a disturbance in one of the towns there.
A land blanketed in fallen leaves? That must be the Van Kingdom.
We've kept our end of the agreement. Now you must never come here again.
Guess we'll have to head for the Van Kingdom then.
Seems that way.
That was a bit of a detour, but I think it was helpful for us.
I think so too. And now we know where Millie and the captain are. More or less.
Indeed. I am glad to hear they're safe and sound in the Van Kingdom. Now we just have to hurry over and find them.
Sounds good to me.
To Van, then!
Right. And what about you?
I will continue my search for my sister. I bid you farewell, then.
Wait! What do you think about coming with us?
I do not think I'd be anything but a burden to you.
No, Yoshua, you would be a tremendous help to us.
Your convictions are strong and persistent. I can feel them. They are impossible for me to ignore. I am traveling to avenge my sister. This means I will have to fight sometime, and I may have to involve you. Are you still sure you want me to join you? All right. Then let us travel together. I think I'm going to enjoy this.
Let's head for the Van Kingdom. Wait, speaking of which, how are we supposed to get there?
Over in Trop, there should be a ship that sails for Ekdart. We'll need to travel southwest to get there. That'll be the starting leg of our trip. We need to reach Silverland first.
Then let's head for the port. That light! What's that?
What in the world?
Was that a meteoroid?
That wasn't the Celestial ship just now, was it?
The Celestial ship?
Oh,
Judging by the path of that light, I believe it hit the Muon continent.
It might be a good idea to check it out. I'm curious about what happened.
You want to go all the way back there?
Aren't you interested in what it could be?
It's true that getting to Mua from here isn't exactly straightforward. Maybe we can find someone willing to take us to Portmouth over at the port.
Makes sense.
Oh my.
This is the place! And this is how it looked! No doubt about it, this is the Celestial ship. The one I know is barely recognizable anymore, but it's definitely the same thing I'm looking at here.
This is the Celestial ship? It's not a Lizonian craft. It's not from Earth either. So that leaves just one option.
Is something wrong, Elia?
Oh, no, it's just that I think this ship is from the third party we heard about. There aren't any crew left on the scene. They must already be off in search of Asmodeus. We need to act fast.
Sounds like it.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but this ship resembles an Earth vessel in several ways.
Come to think of it, when my parents were killed and I was thrown off a cliff, there was someone there who saved my life.
Oh, really? So if it weren't for him, you wouldn't be here right now.
That's right. There was no way I could have survived the fall I had otherwise.
So where does he live now?
He lives in an area within Mount Ekdart, over to the west, assuming he's still there, of course.
Well, we might as well pay a visit then. You haven't seen him for a while, have you? I bet he'd be overjoyed.
Are you sure it'd be all right? I'd certainly appreciate it, but I hope you don't mind taking the detour.
This is where he lives? The man who saved your life?
It is. It's just as I remember it. Foster! It's me, Yoshua!
Yoshua! Oh, goodness me! Welcome back, my friend.
I'm glad you're still in good shape, Foster.
And would these be your friends, Yoshua?
Hello. My name is Elia.
I'm Roddick.
Well, this is a surprise. You're usually pretty bashful around strangers.
Oh, come now.
Come in, all of you. Well then, Yoshua, have you found your sister yet?
No.
Well, don't give up. I know you'll see her again someday.
Absolutely. By the way, are you still hunting? I don't see your bow.
I haven't done much hunting lately, no.
Why not?
I couldn't even if I tried. There are more monsters around the forest than there used to be.
Oh, that's a shame.
I remember when you and I used to go out hunting all the time, Yoshua.
I'm sure fate brought us here for a reason. How about we all go and clear the monsters out?
Good idea.
Oh, no. I'd never dream of asking something so dangerous of my guests.
Are you sure, Roderick? It could take us a while.
Well, what's the worst that could happen? I say, let's do it.
You have no idea how much I appreciate this. There is an entrance into the forest out back. Oh, please watch yourselves out there. Thank you. Here is a small token of my thanks. Take it, I insist.